Welcome to Simply Fun's How to Play BankIt, a game where you race other players to purchase your own bicycle. You'll learn to save, spend, donate, earn bank interest, and more. You can play BankIt with 2 to 4 players ages 8 and up. BankIt is good for developing money management skills as players exchange money and make change. BankIt also helps with decision making as players choose when to spend wisely or save. This game is played in the box. Lift the game board out of the box, remove all the pieces underneath, and replace the game board. Have each player choose a shoe pawn and a money clip of the same color. Place the money clip on the left side bank icon on your bank side of the box. Assemble the shopping mall in the center of the board by slotting in the corners together. Make sure the storefronts face the matching card icons on the board. Sort out and shuffle each of the 6 decks of cards separately. Place the 4 store card decks face down on their matching icons on the game board. Then turn the top card face up on each deck. Place the BankIt cards and community giving cards to the side of the board where everyone can reach them. This game uses U.S. coin denomination. Choose a player to be the banker. The banker can use the lid of the box as their bank. Give the banker all the coins. The banker will then give each player a total of $2, one $1 coin, and 4 25-cent pieces. Roll the die to determine who goes first. The first person to roll a dollar symbol starts the game. Choose any BankIt space to place your pawn on. Next, each player in clockwise order should place their pawn on any green BankIt space. No cards are collected at this time. Be the first player to save $10 in the bank. Purchase one item from each of the 4 stores. Donate to charity once, and then pass the special bike interest space on the game board to purchase your new bicycle and win the game. On your turn, roll the die and move your pawn clockwise around the game board as many spaces as the number shows. If you roll a dollar sign, you may choose how many spaces to move, up to 4 spaces. After moving your pawn, follow the directions on the space you landed on. The spaces you land on will allow or require you to perform a variety of actions, such as purchasing items, riding the bus, and earning or losing money. Refer to the reference guide included in the box. As soon as a player has $10 in their bank account, has donated to a charity, and has purchased something from each store, the only thing left to do is reach or pass the bike space to win. At the beginning of the game, you were given a money clip that was placed on the left side bank icon on your side of the box. You can deposit money into your bank account only when you land on the bank space. Each field on your bank account represents 50 cents. When you deposit money, slide your money clip to the right. The more money you have in your account, the more interest you will earn when you land on the interest space. Don't forget to move your money clip each time you deposit money or earn interest. Once money has been deposited in the bank, it cannot be removed during the game. The shop spaces. The shop spaces on the game board are the stores you can shop in: Sports Palace, Toy Mart, Books and Music Barn, and the Pizza Castle. The card deck in front of each shop shows the current item for sale and the price. When you land on a shop space, you may choose to buy or pass on the currently shown item. If you choose to buy the item and have enough money, simply drop the right amount of money into the open space at the top of the shopping mall and place the card in front of you. If you need change, ask the banker for it first. Next, turn over the top card of the shop you bought from to reveal the next item for sale. Your turn is over. If you decide not to buy the item, either because you already have an item from that store or because you have too little money, place the card showing the item face down at the bottom of the card deck. Then turn over the top card and your turn ends. Sale spaces. All the stores are holding a sale, and you're the lucky one to get the deal. Choose any of the 4 available items shown on the cards in front of the shops. You can buy that item for 50 cents less than the price shown. Drop your money into the open space at the top of the shopping mall. Then turn over the next card on the stack. This ends your turn. Community giving space. Giving back to your community is important. When you land on this purple space, you may donate $1 to the charity of your choice. If you choose to donate, place the dollar into the open space at the top of the shopping mall. You'll need to donate to at least one charity to win the game. BankIt space. When you land on a green BankIt space, draw the top card from the BankIt deck and read it aloud to everyone. The banker will then give you the amount stated on the card. Return the card to the bottom of the deck after you've collected your earnings. Your turn is now over. Do I have it space? There are 2 of these orange spaces on the board. Each will cost you money. If you land on the space where you've broken a window or have bought a birthday present for a friend, place 50 cents on the ground of the game board so everyone can see it. If you have less than 50 cents, then pay what you have. If you have no money, you don't pay anything. Found money space. Land on this orange space and it may be your lucky day. If there's any money on the ground when you land on this space, you collect all the money from both intersections on the board. However, if there is no money on the ground, pay 50 cents on either of the intersections on the board. Bank spaces. The blue bank space is where you can deposit money in your bank account. Each time you deposit money, you pay the bank and slide your money clip 1 space for each 50 cents you deposit. Remember, you're not allowed to pull money back out of the bank, so be careful how much you decide to save. Once you've filled all 4 rows, you will have saved the needed $10. Interest spaces. The blue interest space allows you to earn more by being rewarded for saving money. Earning money by saving is called interest. The more money you have in the bank, the more interest you will earn when you land on this space. When any player lands on an interest space, the bank pays interest to every player. The amount of money each player earns is determined by how much money they have in the bank. Refer to the rules. When a player has less than $10 in the bank, interest is added directly to their bank account and they will move their money clip. After a player has reached $10 in their bank account, interest spaces pay out coins to players. Bus stop space. Land on this yellow space and you can get ahead by taking the bus. To take the bus, simply slip 70 cents into the open space at the top of the shopping mall. After paying your fare, immediately go to any space on the board with a yellow bus stop sign and follow the instructions for that space. When you have $10 in the bank, have purchased something in all 4 stores, and donated to at least 1 charity, and then land on or pass the special bike interest space, congratulations! You can now purchase a bike and you have won the game. Learn about financial responsibility and laugh all the way to the bank with BankIt.